Hello everyone, welcome back to Stationeers. This is episode 5, I believe. So let's get started. Let's see. I believe the last time we left, we were about to start working on the cooling system. Let me turn on the flashlight so you guys can see what I see. And I should stop also making some water because now we have 72 moles. That's enough for a couple days. Okay, let's see. I should make, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 more pipes. So let's make 10 more insulated pipes. Is it morning or evening? Perfect. So in a second I can go out and get some extra gold because we are, I believe if I remember correctly, we are running low on, yes, very low on gold. Okay, let's keep adding pipes. So basically, these wall coolers will take heat from inside and dump it into this pipe. There will be radiators pointing up, so they will radiate the heat to the outside. And that is how wall coolers work. And we have the pipes ready. Now we just need a lot of cables, but for that we will need gold. Because as I said, I want to use the main line of the base, and that is already heavy cables, and I want to keep it that way. And also we should replace these cables because they will burn out if this cable gets overloaded. So you turn off, you turn off for now. Okay, let's see. It should be okay by now. So let's put on our belt, take out the drill, and cycle the airlock. Okay, we are back. So we managed to get 4 stacks of gold, so that's 200 grams, and a little bit more, plus 18. What we can do now is put it straight into the furnace. Let's make sure we don't go below 600 degrees Kelvin, and we should be okay. Okay, one more stack. There we we go. Temperature, oh, is still way above what we need. There we go. We can pull the lever and we have gold. Plenty of gold. Okay, so next what we need is all this stuff so we can make the IC chip, the IC housing and all that jazz. You go there. Let's see. So we need a housing. After that we will need a chip. So we have the code already written here in the last episode. I think it should be okay as far as I can see, but the only real way to tell is to actually test it. You two can go back in the pipe bender. And it's warming up, so let's just bring it inside. And let's leave it for now. We can bring it inside the next night. And we can make some extra water as well. So you can turn off. We have the housing. What we need now is the IC chip. Okay, let's see. Let's use some walls to actually arrange the cabling as well. So, okay. Let's put the chip. We can put it here. Does not really matter. What else do we need? We have the sensor. We have the wall coolers, we have the battery. Maybe as an extra safe precautionary measure, we can also add a pipe analyzer, so we can actually keep an eye on the gases temperature inside the pipe, and if it's too hot, we can just shut off the wall coolers. And for that, we will need, I believe, electrum. Let's see. Analyzer. Iron and gold. So, give me it. There we go. Let's put it. A bit unfortunate because I want to have as many radiators on the pipes as I can. And I cannot route cables through the pipes if there is a radiator, so this one needs to face this way. Let's see. I just put it here. Doesn't really matter. What we need now is a lot of cables. There we go. We have copper and the gold, and we need heavy cables. And a lot of it. Okay, we can put the code on this chip. Make sure we are using programming housing. We are. So we can export, and I will deal with this sensor later. So let's start cabling. You will go this way. Yes, we should be a T-junction, because we need to connect up to the IC housing. Then you can continue, then you need to be a T-junction again. There we go, we need more. This one needs to be T-junction also, because of the sensor. There we go. Then we just continue all the way down here. How's the furnace doing? Maybe we should recycle the air inside the furnace. You can be off for now. You keep making me water. Perfect. How's the oxygen supply doing? Still more than 1.5 kilomoles. Okay. You go there. Let's take out our cable cutters. Continue. Here, T-junction. Here. Straight. And we are still nowhere near finished. You need to be a T-junction. Straight piece. Okay, you will come up here.
Power low.
Okay, we can switch out our battery. And I think we can take a drink. Okay, this bottle is now empty. But we have these two in here, so we can, if you want, we can just come here, drink, put it back, it refills automatically. So, you come up here, go all the way to the ceiling. Do I turn now or turn later? We can turn later. So, we go straight here, turn here, up, away, and that's it. We are now getting close. Now we can turn to the right. And we need 3 more. 1, 2. Perfect. We just use the last half grams cereals. Connect you here, and a corner, and it is, as far as I can tell, should be ready to be turned on. So let's take off these wall pieces, so let's make sure we have the cabling correct. Yes. Alright, we cannot turn them on because we need radiators. And we need to fill the pipe with some gas. So we need gold. Come on. There we go. Now it stays inside. So radiators, we need the gas radiators. Let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make 6. Maybe a bit overkill, but that's fine. In fact, let's just go with 3 for now. So let's say this one faces up. 1, 2, and put one here as well. And we can double up if we want to, if it's not enough. So next, we should put some gases inside this pipe network. Here's the thing, different gases have different specific heat capacity, and I believe pollutant is the best. So let's say 24.8. Yeah, better, that's better. Carbon dioxide is better as well. Water would be best, but they don't connect up to the wall coolers as far as I can tell. So maybe we can use carbon dioxide. Yeah, it even says it's good for the wall coolers. Okay, let's go for carbon dioxide. And for that, let's see. I think our waste tank should have oxygen in it.
Waste tank critical.
Yep. We cannot use the waste tank for this. What we can do, let's see. What we need to do is set up a temporary atmospheric skid. I mean, I could just dump any old gas in there, but I want to make it properly. Because I'm sure someone in the comments would eat me alive if I didn't. So we need one atmospheric skid, one canister holder, and a couple of pipes, which I have in my inventory. Perfect. I can use one of these filters for a second. So there's the atmospheric skid. Then we need the filter. There we go. Come on. There we go. Turn off. Let's see. This is the field. No, this is the input. So we need this on the other side. You go. Yeah. On the way. This is the filtered output. So you will connect up here. We also need a couple of passive vents. So we can peak in the air and output the unfiltered gases. So 1 and 2. Merge, take out pipes. The vent goes here and the other vent goes there. Okay, so we also need one more canister. So let's make it. If our waste tank gets too full before we finish atmospherics, then we can use this canister as a backup. So you go in there. Let's connect things up to the power network. So for now, let's use regular cables. Let's put in this, and let's make sure we don't over pressurize anything. And for that, we need to keep an eye on the pressure inside the canister. So canister is empty. And if we turn this on, it just start dumping CO2. Indeed it does. Let's go for, I mean, we only really need 100 kilopascals of pressure inside this pipe. So I don't know how much actual pipe capacity one canister can hold. Also, I didn't drink enough because that last bottle was only 10% full. So what we can do is drink from here, put it back, and it fills back up. Perfect. Okay, we can speed this up by adding a couple extra lengths of pipe on the intake, because it's a bit of a quirk of the game. If you add extra volume on the intake, it will make the actual machine work faster. So let's see. Let's turn it on again. And it's a little bit faster, I think. After this one is full, let's make like 2 megapascals. That should be enough. After it's at 2 megapascals, we take down this piece of machine. What is it? The canister holder. We hook it up to this network, equalize the pressure, and it should fill up these pipes with some CO2. What are we doing? 600, 700. Not there quite yet. Okay. Is it night? It is. So what we can do now is stop making water, let it cool down, and just pump it inside. Because we are out of water inside. So how are you doing? We are reaching 1 megapascal and over it. Perfect. Okay, let's see. We can switch out the battery, why not? After this, I think I will need to deal with the atmospherics. So we will need a lot of stuff for that. 1.2, we are getting 1.3, we are getting there. And we are already using relatively cold inside air. And also, as you can see, this is depressurizing the base. So we will need to make sure that when we set up atmospherics, then we include some kind of way to take in outside CO2 and pump it into the base. And then when we have a greenhouse, those plants will turn the CO2 into usable oxygen. Now we can take in the water. Very nice. So you should be ready in a second. Okay, this one is empty. When we have noon, then we can fill it up again with some nice fresh hot air. Okay, let's go all the way up to 2 megapascals. Almost there. And we can turn off now. Okay, let's take off out the can. Wait, we can keep it here because if we remove this pipe, it should increase a little bit more. So, not really, anyway, doesn't matter. What we can do now is take you off, turn this in, just curve will do, no, into T-junction. Then let's pick up the canister holder, attach it to this, and when I insert the canister, it should go into the pipe. Indeed it does. Okay, it's already equalizing with the outside temperature, and we only really need 100 kilopascals at outside temperature. So we are set. We can let's clean up everything before we do anything else. Okay, you go. Wait, let's pick up the other one, and then we can put it away. You come with me, you come with me, and you come with me. You go back in my pocket, so we can put back the insulated pipe. Perfect. You come down there. Okay. I still don't know what I will do with these chips. So we can store the future waste gas in there. Okay. We can put you here. And we can pick you up with a hand drill. Okay, we are getting full. So we should also start thinking about adding extra lockers if we can, because we have room for maybe 2 more. So you come with me and you go back in your place. And we can turn off this volume pump. And we have, let's see, 90 plus 7, 97 millimoles, 97 moles of water inside our pipes. Nice. Okay. So when we turn this on, it should start cooling down the base. It will heat up this pipe, but it will radiate that heat away into the cold outside air. Why is this? Oh, the room is cooling down and the pipe is heating up. Perfect. So you can be off. So we have the code on this IC chip. If we turn this on for a second, it will initialize the housing, and now we can see which device slot need to connect up to where. So the station battery is device 1. Okay, let's label the sensors correctly because I need to know which is which. So this is the inside gas sensor. You go there. Okay. Oh, screwdriver. Okay, so we need the inside gas sensor. I believe we will add the pipe analyzer on device 3, but we are not there yet. So we have more than 1 megawatt of power in the battery. The inside air is too hot, so if we enable this housing, the wall coolers should turn on. Indeed they do. Perfect. After we reach 15 degrees inside, or the battery goes below 1 megawatt, they should turn off. Now here's the thing, I want to add that extra little check in the code for the pipe. So let's add it, alias pipe analyzer. Is it Y? I believe it's a Y, and it's going to be R2. And we can just add as an extra check on the turn on part of the code. So we need to, let's see, pipe analyzer. It can read temperature, so perfect. So load into R2 from the pipe analyzer Z. Yes, we need the temperature variable and check if the, let's make it, let's see, how is the wall cooler dealing with hot outlet temperature? Wall cooler. I don't really see, but I believe it will stop working if the temperature in the pipe is too hot. So let's just say if it's above 200 degrees Celsius, so that's 473.15, I believe. I'll just go with that for now. So branch greater than, if R2 is greater than 473.15, then jump to the turn off portion of the code. So if the inside temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, but it will jump to the turn on code, then it will check if the air inside the coolant pipe is above 200 degrees. If it is, then turn it off. And if the battery has less than 1 million watts of power stored off, also turn off. If none of these are, if these are not true, then just turn on. So as far as I can tell, it should be okay. Also, let's label this housing. This is going to be the wall cooler housing. So, yes, export, and we should be okay. Okay, let's see. We are oh, stop. Need to initialize, set the device on this. Oh, wait. Messed up. Because this is not a register, this is a device. Now it's okay. And also, we can just name R2, so alias. Let's call it coolant temp R2. So this will be coolant temp. So inside temp R0, battery charge R1, coolant temp R2, pipe analyzer D2. We can also group them together so they are a bit more organized. And I believe that is it. So now we have the chip in the programming housing, export. You go back in your place, turn on for a second to initialize, and then we should be able to set. Yes, we are. So pipe analyzer, also make sure we are actually naming this. So you will be the coolant pipe analyzer, which is the correct one. Turn on. And because the battery is less than 1 megawatt, they turned off. This is perfect. So we can put away what we don't need to use, and we have no more room. So that means we can make some extra lockers now. Consolidate our equipment. So please make me 2 lockers. And you can be off. Are these bars still damaged from the storm? No. No. Perfect. It seems when we put them back inside the machines, they lose damage. Okay. We have the 2 lockers. They will be, again, overhead lockers. They will face this way. So 1 and 2. And they line up perfectly with our crafted tables. Almost like I always do this way. So let's keep the machines in the same place so I know where they are. This is the crate, so this can be here. We keep our construction materials here. Let's keep the depleted filters here. Some miscellaneous stuff can also go in here. You go there. The data disk can go in there. And I believe we are one step closer to being self-sufficient. And it's midnight, morning or evening. I don't know. Anyway, before we do anything, I decided to go ahead and make, let's say it's an electronics weather station, because that is extremely important. So weather station, exactly. We need iron and steel as well. So steel, and we have the iron here. There we go. It can be turned off. We can switch out our battery and give me this. And I want to set up extra monitoring for this, because we need to put this outside, but when we are inside we cannot see it. So we'll need to have some way to monitor the state of the weather station. For that, we will need at least one console, but I will make two to make one of these displays again. I will place it maybe here. Then we will need I don't think a display alone is enough, so I will include maybe some sound or light to make sure that if there actually is a storm incoming, then I can see it. So first, let's put this station up on the roof. Let's put it... We can put it here. We just need to make sure that we don't accidentally connect to the solar panels, and it will be fine. So we need 3 plastic sheets. Oh wait, F1, sorry. So weather station, for that, yes, we only need 3 plastic sheets. So quickly go back inside before we cook, because as it turns out, it was morning. There we go. So now we can see the ports. We will make sure that we go this way and connect up to the mains. Yes. Okay, so let's finish it up. Can we reach? Yes, we can. We need a welding torch. There we go. Now it's ready to go. So you go back in there. You go back in my pocket. Okay, so I think I will add an extra APC controller. We need solder, and I want it to have its own network to make sure that it always has power. So you will go like this, and in that case we also need a battery large. Let's just put the electrum in as well. After this battery, we can make, let's see, I think a flashing light will be a good alarm system. Let's open it, add the battery, turn it on. We have 1 flashing light and 2 flashing lights. I don't know. Let's cable it before we place anything else. So yeah, we need to make more cables. For heavy cables we need 1 and 2. So have 2 heavy cables, and I don't exactly know how many regular cables. We can put you in my pocket for now. We can put the vent in the cupboards. We can turn you off and put down the cable so this APC can start charging the battery. There we go.
Waste tank caution.
Okay, we need to keep an eye on the waste tank. Anyway, let's see. Pipe network is 600 degrees, so it should have turned off by now. Oh yeah, this is why it's not on. Now it's on, it can actually read the temperature, so they turned off. Perfect. Now the wall coolers will not waste power if they don't actually work at a good enough efficiency. So the cooling system is now set. If we want, we can add more coolers if we want to, which we will need, I think. Okay, let's not risk the waste tank, just switch it out. And when we have the atmospherics, then we can just recycle this canister. So, as I was saying, we need cables. I should have started before I started messing with this. Oh, I believe the cooling system is okay. Let's keep an eye on the pipe network. Still heating up from the outside because it's over 600 degrees. I think we can start pulling in some air for the furnace. Oh yeah. Still heating up a little. So, we have lots of cables now. One more. I don't want to leave any half grams of materials in there. So, you will go this way. You will go this way. You can turn into this. And you will go straight up. Make sure we avoid getting even close to the solar panels. And let's make it nice and clean so we can just go down here. There we go. Not gonna work. We need space for the chip and the alarm system. So we will instead go one step up. And that way we have lots of room for the chip, for the flashing lights and everything. In fact, we can place the lights. Let's put it. Yes, we have room for the display here. Oh yeah, that reminds me. We need 2 consoles. Because I haven't made them yet, I believe. No, I did not. So, you go back in my pocket. We have the consoles. Consolidate our cables. So, we will have the display. Ooh. We have to be here. But it should be. Okay. A bit unfortunate because now this one is blocked by the APC. And the other way is blocked by the solar panels power cable. So this display will have to be here. Ah, that's fine. We can have the chip here. If yes, we can put the power from the main and have... No, that's not gonna work. Let's just put the chip up here. So let's put you in my pocket. Let's put you here. Let's hook up to the power network. There we go. You can be turned on. Good. Then we can put the light. Let's put it right next to the display. And we can hook this up to the network as well. Yes. Okay, let's see. For now, I will only do one light. I should add one from the outside as well, which is why I made two lights. Let's see. I think I can put them on the... I should put them on the top of the building, so I can see it from further away. Anyway, so we will need again one more housing and one IC chip. These are on the same network. This one needs to hook up to the power. Okay, we have room here, so we can put the chip in here. Okay, I thought I was putting it this closer to the edge, so that's fine. In that case, you can go here, like this. We can put the IC housing here. Perfect. And if you really want to, we can add a klaxon, I mean a speaker, which will give us a audio warning as well, not just visual. Nice. So we have the housing, let's make the chip. We need support. So we can turn this off now because we have a lot of pressure and I accidentally cooled it down, but that's fine. Okay, let's see. What did I want? Yes, I needed the wall. Yes. Put you down here. We can pick up the wall again. That is all. Now we just need this IC chip, which is down now. Put you in here. Let's make sure we're using programming housing. We can import. And let's start writing the code. So, before we do that, let's make sure we label everything correctly. So this is going to be the weather station APC. This will be the inside weather alarm light. You will be the weather display. You will be the weather station housing or the weather station. Okay. Furnace is a bit loud. Might as well clean it up because I messed up the temperatures. So let's just clean it out and make it a bit quieter. Okay, so let's get started. Let's turn off our light so we don't waste power. And also, let's see. Yeah, the coolers are going. And the base should be cooling down. Yes, at 35 degrees. Maybe 200 degrees is a bit much. Oh, it's below 200. It's cooling down, but it's a bit slow. Well, that's fine. So, as I was saying, let's get started on the code. So, we will need to define the weather station, which is device 0. Then we will need the display, which is device 1. Then we will need the inside light device 2 and the outside light, which is device 3. Perfect. Let's get started. So we will load into R0 from the weather station D. Let's see, what is it exactly? Oh, there it goes. It is the next weather event. Wait. Mode. We can just read. Oh, doesn't matter. This one is easier. So, next weather event. Is it? Let's see. We can get a clearer picture of the variables in here. So, event time. Okay. There we go. Next up, we need to take a sip of water. So let's do... Wait. We have 79 moles. We are using a bit much, so let's just keep making water. And the base is already 20 degrees, so that's nice. Let's put away the tablet and keep going with the code. So now we have the next weather event time in R0. Basically, the weather station will, when it detects a storm incoming, then it will have a number in this variable, and it will start counting down towards the start of the storm. So what we can do now is send that value to the display. So set this display setting to R0, and the display will display that number. I believe this is going to be a fractional number, but I'm not sure. Let's wait until we can see. And also, we need to set another turn on, turn off section in this code as well. Turn off. So let's keep the display setting here, and only also we can set the display, the on setting to 1, and when we want to turn off, then we can just keep it on 0. So if there is no weather storm incoming, this one is going to be 0. So branch greater than 0. If R0 is greater than 0, then branch to the turn on section of the code. Yes. Otherwise, jump to the turn off. Not og, but off. There we go. After this, you can jump to the start. You can jump to the start. Yes. Okay, so we don't only have displays, but we also have lights. So when we have a storm incoming, in fact, instead of turn on, we have a storm incoming label, and we have a no storm table. so it's easier to tell which is which. So this one should be purple, and this one as well. So when we have a storm incoming, turn on the display and start sending the next weather event variable to the display. So it will display the time remaining, and we can also turn on our lights. So set inside light on setting to 1, and we can also do the same for the outside light. And when we want to turn things off, we have no storm incoming, then we just turn these to 0. Okay, I believe this is all we need. Confirm. Programming housing. Export. This one has the code on it. If we turn this on, it initializes the device slot, so we can set them as we need. So this is going to be the weather station, this is going to be the weather display, this is going to be the inside weather alarm light, and we need to set up the outside light as well. Okay, and we should have some extra room because I didn't place it all the way, so okay, for now I will only place it here, not connect it up. Maybe later I will build a little bit of a tower so we can put this on the top and we will see it from further away. So let's see, we need the cable cutters. Connect you up, you have power, perfect. And we can go back inside. And we can set up the last light. There we go. So we need the flashing light, which I forgot to label, but we should be okay. So if I turn this on and we have no storm incoming, it should turn itself off. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So now we have, if we have a storm incoming, the light will flash. This would display the remaining time. Nice. What we can do to set this to only write this. Ah, come on, we have no more power. Okay, you go ahead and stay there. After we have some power, we can add a sleep one command at the start, so we only run this code once every second. Okay, let's see. We can turn you off. You are fine. How are we getting power? Is it morning already? Yes, it's morning already. It will soon start. Because we can't see the black hole, but we are already getting power from it. So we should see some light in a second. Okay, I'm not going to wait here. The important thing is that we have power. So alright, before I forget. Ooh, almost forgot. So we need iron from this. And make a couple duct tapes. tape. Because we need to repair these solar panels. Almost forgot. If I didn't repair them, they would get destroyed in the next storm, that's for sure. Let's take 4 duct tapes for now. And let's hope that's enough. Okay, quickly go turn off our filters because the sun is about to come up. Right? No. What's going on? How did we get power from this? That's weird. Anyways, let's fix the solar panels. Wow, they are really damaged. I don't think this 4 is going to be enough. Wow. This is not going to be enough. We need more tape. Okay. Wait, let's use this one first. Okay, we need at least 1 more tape, maybe 2. Oh wait, I didn't turn on the weather station. So maybe we have a storm incoming already. No, it's green, so we're okay. Okay, let's make 2 more duct tapes. I want to preserve this one for emergencies. So let's make a couple more. Oh, it's already selected, right? Yes. So you come with me. And you come with me. I have no idea how we managed to get power from this earlier because it was almost midnight.
Oxygen low.
Okay, let's turn on the filter so we don't need to keep it off. Now it's coming up. Perfect. So 100, 100. Fixed, 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 fixed. And we need to fix this one. And done. Okay, so let's label this one to make sure that it's correct. So you are the outside weather alarm light. I believe that is how I label the inside one. Let's jump down. Let's go back inside because the sun is coming up. There we go. Now we should start seeing some power fairly soon. And everything will go back to normal. So you are off now. I believe that is why we ran out of power. Okay. I want to see how much water we made. So let's wait for a bit of power. We should start seeing these lights turn green and blue in a second. Let's see, as soon as this one starts making power, this will start charging. Yes, there we go. The black hole is above the horizon, so we started making power here as well. These all are charging. Perfect. So what did I want to do again? I forgot. You are on. You are on. We don't have power because this battery is charging all these APCs. Alright, I wanted to see the state of our water, but for that we will need power in the station battery, and for that we need to stop charging all these APCs. I cannot help it, so there we go. Let's just soldier through. So you are off. Let's pump in what we can because we made 40 something moles of water. Perfect. Let's pump it in before it gets too hot. Let's leave outside when we reach 200 degrees. Okay, we can leave the rest outside, it's fine. So now we have inside 96 plus 8. Perfect. Over 100 moles. And it's cooling back down to the base temperature. And once we go above 30, this should turn off, I believe, because no, it will not turn on because the pipe is over 200. Okay, I believe this is all we will do for this episode. Thank you for watching. We are back on track. If you like the video, you can leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want, all that. And thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.